Hi everyone, just wanted to make a real quick video because I was thinking about entertainment and how sometimes you have, like, if you have a cat, you know that they easily get bored, or a dog, you know, they want to chew on everything, go everywhere, sneak up on things and pick up things and throw things on the ground and things like that. And sometimes we get pissed at them, right? We have if they are living in your house, you know that you don't want a lot of things to be touched by them because it will end up in the floor or chewed on or scratched on, right? And I was thinking how that correlates to also our relationship with ourselves as well, like humans. If you are living in a human body, you know that there will be a lot of times where, for example, your child starts acting up and they are bored, and when you get bored, right, you search for some form of fulfillment and to do something and strive for some form of fulfillment through your actions and whatever you do to have some form of rewarding feeling after it, right? And I was thinking how entertainment afterwards ends up being the main way for the shadow government and the people that produce entertainment and that profit from entertainment. They want to also they also are being sponsored by the shadow government and the people that are in power to produce entertainment endlessly. So you, instead of going and pursuing your own career, your own passions, your own skills, you end up being on the couch and watching TV all day long, right? It's not to say that you shouldn't watch TV. It's not to say for you not to be entertained in some form of manner, but it's also important to understand that if you whenever you are bored, whenever you feel empty, you go straight up for those sources of entertainment that only reward you in a feeling, not really you doing something and gaining a skill and building something up. It will end up corroding you, and you will end up becoming very sedentary. I don't know if that's the way that you call it in English, but in a way that you are corroding your skills and not furthering your skill-making abilities and abilities to achieve something greater that will profit you in the long run. If you go too much to the cheap entertainment, aka to TV, watching videos, listening to music and things like that, it will end up not being profitable for you in the long run. And that's mainly why people go to work or to jobs and stick in there until they are 60, 70, until they can't work no more. They will work in a job that is given to them by these big companies and work for the big companies, because the ones that created those big companies have also a part in the entertainment industry. So you, instead of going around and helping and creating a better world, building skill and building some form of new imaginations, new ideas, new creative forms of expressing yourself, you end up working in that job until you are very sedentary, or you have placed too much of your fulfillment on entertainment instead of you being the one that is entertaining and you being the one that is creating something for people to build on and to express themselves on, right? So this is a general message that I got, a thought that I got from scrolling on Instagram, and I just, something sparked in me where I really thought how important it is to build something for yourself and not let all this attention seeking and attention grabbing sources like the social media, like television, like YouTube, like other things to fully stop you from developing your own way of creating entertainment, creating something for yourself, creating a business, creating something that gives you fulfillment and keeps your attention on it, right? You don't want to keep on your attention on a TV show more than you keep your attention on your business or on your creativity, on your expression, on your ability to find something that you want to build a skill in, right? Because you don't want to stay corroded in a certain place and then think, oh, I'm too old to start this now, right? Because first, it's never too late, and second, you don't want to go you don't want to come to that point where you think that it's too late for you to start something. If you start it now, if you continue applying more of your energy that you give to entertainment, for instance, and keep it to yourself and create and build skill, build something that is actually fulfilling for you in the long run, you will end up in a much better situation than the people that were trained and keeping them and kept docile by the shadow government, by the people that are in power and control. Because in the end of the day, what they are really trying to do is not just entertaining you like we entertain our pets, how we entertain our cats and dogs, for them to also have their own ability to go and be entertained instead of just chewing on something that is important, a piece of furniture that is important to you. You give them a toy, you give them something that is for them to play, right? And because we are humans, not spiritually, right? We as a spirit came into a human form, we want to expand and actually invigorate and sophisticate whatever we are doing and logicalize, also create a system, divide, make something more clear and sensible, and for us to, because we all have the ability to actually compartmentalize and be able to focus on various directions without making it all too chaotic, right? We want to have that good balance in between things. And if you are too much into the programs of the TV, of YouTube, and watching stuff to entertain yourself just because you are bored, instead of you working on something and putting that on a level where I know this is entertainment, this is not my lifestyle, I know this is something that I will watch, but it's not something that I will prioritize from my business and from my creativity in expressing what I want to do, because that is really what will give you the fulfillment that you are searching for. And whatever the shadow government is doing by creating all these TV shows, by promoting and sponsoring all these entertainments and entertainment industries and programs, what they are actually doing is trying to be entertained, so you are not really changing the world and pointing out the things that should be fixed and should be changed, right? So remember that you are not an animal, and you are not just here to be entertained. You are here to build, to create, and to structure, intellectualize, and make something out of nothing. So make sure that you are not falling for those programs, and that you are really building on something that is important, valuable, and that is fulfilling for your spirit mainly, and that is fulfilling for your mind, fulfilling for your body, and the rest comes after that, right? You don't want to prioritize too much of entertainment if you are not the one that is entertaining as well, or creating something new and unique and that will expand and change the world in the right direction, instead of the big companies that are actually creating all these programs, all these TV shows, all these movies for you to keep on I was about to say seducted by those programs, but also for you not to keep on sitting on your couch and not do nothing, because you are just always on that cheap entertainment. So you are not really changing the world. So remember that you are not an animal, and your entertainment is way higher than the entertainment of animals and how you entertain your pet by wiggling the toy or fetching ball with your dog, right? So remember that you are way more sophisticated. You have been through animal bodies. For you to be in a human body, you had to go through animal bodies and through insects. So you have been in that place and you have evolved. So you don't want to devolve again and go back to the places where you just have that cheap entertainment and fetch the ball, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you all very soon. Make sure to check out my description down below to see my pages, my art, my sculptures, my accessories, everything that I do. I create clothing as well, so make sure to check it out. And make sure to check out my amazing partner, Esotericcloudsurfer. He also has his link trees in the description down below. If you are searching for some clarity, for a tarot reading, for an astrology reading, your own natal chart reading, make sure to DM him, email him, because he is amazing at that specifically, but also he makes a lot more that he publishes on his page. So make sure to check us out, support real unique individuals as yourself, as us, and make the world a much better and willful place to be in and create in, because it's not that we want to get rid of suffering, but the suffering is the thing that we don't want to get stuck in. We want to evolve, and we want to create something much better for us, and for us to keep on through and not having to go through the same learning experience again and again, and evolve and create better problems, better solutions, and better ways to go about life. Thank you so much for watching, and Daria is surfing out. Bye bye.